Bismillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd. At halfway between Medina and Uhud, the 1,000-strong Muslim led by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam stopped. The Prophet and the Muslim army was fully dressed for battle. As the sun set, Bilal radiallahu anhu called the adhan and they prayed. The Prophet then reviewed his troops once more, and he noticed amongst them the presence of 8 boys who despite their age were hoping to take part in the battle. Among them was Umar radiallahu anhu's son Abdullah ibn Umar, only 13 years old. Abdullah was a brave child. Despite being asked to return home, he and Zayd's son Usama demonstrated their ability to fight and were allowed to accompany the army to Uhud. From a very early age, Abdullah ibn Umar demonstrated his keenness to be associated with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in all his matters. He accepted Islam before he was 10 years old, made hijrah with his father and sister. Abdullah, from the time of hijrah till the time of his death, he distinguished himself for the service of Islam and was regarded as the good one, the son of the good one, according to Abu Musa al-Ashari. Ibn Umar had the opportunity to learn a great deal from his father Umar radiallahu anhu, and both he and his father had the benefit of learning from the greatest teacher of all, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Abdullah would observe every saying and action of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and he would practice what he observed closely with devotion. To such an extent that in Al-Kitab Al-Mustadrak ala Sahihain by Muhammad bin Abdullah Al-Hakim, it is said that Aisha radiallahu anha noticed the devotion of Abdullah to the Prophet and remarked, "There was no one who followed the footsteps of the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, in the places where he alighted, as did Ibn Umar." An incident occurred as the Prophet ﷺ noticed Ibn Umar's devotion and keenness to follow his sunnah. That it is reported by Abdullah ibn Umar in Sahih al-Bukhari that Prophet ﷺ once told Hafsa radiallahu anha, Prophet's wife and Ibn Umar's sister, "What a blessed man is Abdullah. Should he perform salah at night, he would be blessed even more." Since that day, Abdullah did not abandon the night prayer, whether at home or on journeys. In the stillness of the night, he would remember God much and perform salah and read the Quran and weep. Like his father, tears came readily to his eyes, especially when he heard the warning verses of the Quran. For Abdullah, wealth was a servant, not a master. It was a means towards attaining the necessities of life and not for acquiring luxury. He encouraged the feeding and helping of the poor and the needy. In Al-Kitab Al-Tabaqat Al-Kubra by Ibn Sa'd, Maymun ibn Mahran relates, "I entered the house of Ibn Umar. I estimated everything in his house, including his bed, his blanket, and everything else in it. What I found was not 100 dirhams worth." Remember, this was the son of a Khalifa, a successful trader. He lived like this not because he was poor. He was a rich man. Neither was it because he was a miser, for indeed he was a generous and liberal person. Dear brothers and sisters, let's take heed and follow the footsteps of this great man. Let's be inspired by his love for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and follow every single action he observed from him. Let's not forget his humility and his attitude towards the needy and the poor. Anything that I've said that is wrong is from me and shaitan. Allah and his messenger are free from it. As-salam.